This is really an insane amount of space. Come on, check this out. I'm just really chilling here with the nice lights on my feet there. This car has eyes and they come to life and it's just like the car is living. If I remove my weight here, then the car goes off because there is a sensor in the seat, and if I sit down, it goes on. Hello viewers, it is a beautiful day and welcome in a new video because we are filming a very special car. Electric cars these days have a very special and difficult market, especially with all these Chinese brands that are coming out of nowhere and making also very good cars. Volkswagen has something to say on that, and this is it. This is the Volkswagen ID.7 Tourer, a European German masterpiece of engineering and an electric car that your eyes will open from. I will explain to you why this car is very great and really impressive. Let's dive in. Let's start with the exterior of this beautiful ID.7, and there you will see the logo lights up and the new IQ light design is also lighting up. So I really love this and very nice because in the day you have these nice looking white lights and also obviously dynamic blinkers, love this, but you can see the lights are actually white and then there is a special LED technology that's lighting everything up and also giving light to the logo, and I think this looks very great, especially when you see them drive by at night. You'll see that it is a very nice flagship of Volkswagen, and just with the light up logo it is just a nice looking machine. In the back you have 255mm wide tires and it's rear-wheel drive, so you have very good traction with these very nice and wide tires. And in the front it's also very special because let's unlock it again, and there you'll see this car has eyes and they come to life and it's just like the car is living and has a character. There you see. Let me close up. Yeah, there you can see it. So it is a very nice piece of engineering, and especially this light design, when you drive with it at night, it is phenomenal. You can open up the boot by just holding the button here in the middle, this one, to open your boot obviously. There you can see the big boot. You can also do it with your foot, so let's test it out in a moment. But you have 605 liters of boot space. That is insanely a lot. So for the first view that you see here, it is looking very big, and even more space underneath here. So as you can see, it has a double bottom, and underneath there is even more space, so ideal to put your charge cables or the stuff that you can see here for the safety purpose. It is a very big boot. So there is your charging cable, also very nice. And you can, so let's try to close this, because there we go. Put your foot underneath and now it will make a beeping sound. There it go. You should walk back, and then there is sensors in the boot that is like censoring you, and if you go away then it will close, because otherwise the boot will come against your head and you won't like that, and no one likes that. So very clever system here of Volkswagen. For the curiosity, I also want to test it out if it opens. Ah, perfect. So it works very good actually, because a lot of cars, this system is very sensitive and you'd have to like put a show up on a parking lot in front of the market. But this one is doing it very great. So let's close it again, just old school. Very nice. So as you can see, big boot. Now let's dive a little bit into the specs first, and then afterwards we'll check out the back interior and obviously the front. And yes, very special, it has a wide steering wheel, so definitely watch until we get to the interior. Now let's dive into the specs of this ID.7, and it's very interesting because you have a lot of range with not that big of a battery. As standard, the ID.7 or the ID.7 Tourer come with a battery pack of 77 kilowatt hours. This doesn't sound a lot because these days you often hear 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, very big battery. But actually with this battery pack it can do, from WLTP values, a range of 607 kilometers, and that is really a lot. So let's be realistic here, you will really do 550 kilometers with this car, because it managed to do a lot of kilometers with not that big of a battery. That means its fuel consumption is extremely great and just very low. Now, if you want to go any further with this, because this is already a lot, especially here in Europe, or with our villages are not that far from each other, but you can go for the bigger battery, and then you have an 86 kilowatt hour battery pack, and hold your horses, because now we have a range of 686, or actually 690 kilometers, and that is really a lot, especially here in Europe. This is like driving through Italy almost. So with 86 kilowatt hours, 690 kilometers of range, let's be realistic, 650 maybe. It is amazing. So how they did that, I don't know. This battery technology of Volkswagen is getting insanely great. And so all the other brands and all the other competitors on the market, watch out for this one. So both these mentioned batteries get the car from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 6.6 seconds, which is plenty thanks to the big electric motor at the rear axle, giving 286 horsepower. So plenty enough power. But if you want to go quicker, you also have the GTX version, and then this motor at the back gives you 340 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour time of 5.4 seconds. So also getting up to the electric car territory here with a lot of quick accelerating electric cars. So very nice. And then also we have the charging. Very nice, because you can quick charge this car up to 200 kilowatts. That means, let's say from 10 till 80% you can really do in 25 minutes. So electric driving really in Europe is not that big of a deal anymore. And time for an important part, because we have a family sedan. So man, did you see how easy I got into this car? And 1 meter 85 centimeters. Check out the range I still have with my niece. So this is really an insane amount of space. Come on, check this out. I'm just really chilling here with the nice lights on my feet there. The ambient lights also in the door here, and the Harman and Kardon sound system. More on that later. But man, check me sitting here royal. And the seat in front, very important, is set on my position, as you can see, so I'm not cheating here. And also love this beautiful seats here. So you have leather in the middle and then some nice fabric and cloth in the seats, and they're beautifully white. Man, what a machine. Oh yeah, and also important, because the ignition is turned off now, but you can customize your air conditioning and your heated seats also at the rear, as you can see it. But the most important thing is obviously, there you have the comfort entrance that you can see. So the seat moved to the back, and let me get in, very comfortable. And this is also an optional steering wheel, so don't worry if you don't like a white steering wheel. I do, it's very cool. But you can also just get a normal black one. Alright, so let me sit here. You see, if I remove my weight here, then the car goes off because there is a sensor in the seat, and if I sit down, it goes on. And so let's close the door. Ah, beautiful, silent here. And let's press then on the brake pedal. And as you can see this moving, comfort, entrance, and there you see the ignition is turned on. And immediately what gets my attention is this very big augmented reality head-up display. Checking this out, this very convenient stuff here for your lights. Let me zoom in a little bit. Front and rear fog lights, lights on automatic mode. You have this new thing here that you have to wake it up first. Press the rear or all the things. Whoa, and all the windows go down. There you can see. Quick button, so Easter egg. Press it again. Now it's only this window, and there we go back. Okay, so very nice. Cruise control knobs here, windscreen wipers here, blinkers here, drive selector is here. This is to control your head-up display. There you can see it. Press view, and there we go. So again, press view, and there you see it changing. And then here also with the arrows, you can also change some things. Oh, get clearer. So there we go. You can put the things as you like it. Alright, I'm just playing with this stuff. So this is the very big and nice screen. Very easy. Here are all your applications, and here in the middle is just to go to the Volkswagen home menu with its own navigation. And let's immediately go to the navigation, because here is a little bit a charging thing here, a cable, and now it's filtering all the charging poles or all the charging locations in the neighborhood. This is really good. And also filter, you can go for 100 kilowatt hours, so quick chargers, and there you can see this is Brussels, the capital of Belgium, and you see a lot of charging locations. So very great, convenient navigation. Otherwise we have a lot of applications here, so very convenient. They also say what you need to do, like charging. You can just set up the charging limit as with all the cars, but it works very good in this convenient screen. And here also one of my favorites, you can change the atmospheres here, so all the themes that is going, you can see inside the door there. Let's press another one. Ooh, It is getting very nice here. So, but we can also go to individual, and so like the colors were, for example, I will set something crazy here, something different colors. Now you can see it is changing. Man, in the night this must be a big and beautiful disco. Man, awesome. Okay, and let's go further. And you have the seats, because the seats are very important. You can max heat, dry, and also ventilate. Man, let's try this drying. I'm not sweaty, but there we go. I don't feel or hate anything. Oh yeah, I can hear something, because you can see these little holes here in the seat are doing some yeah, ventilation, but also heating. So now you can maybe hear it. I can hear it. Right, so let's not get distracted here. Oh man, I can feel it. It's very cold. Okay, and then max ventilation. You can hear it also. But okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just a little child. Let's go to massage here. And let's just say like 20 minutes and the intensity maximum. Like this. Now you have all these programs. Check this out. You have more than 10 programs, I think. Oh man, I can feel it. Ooh, it's working great. And it's also for the passenger side. So very nice. You also have the memory seats. Man, this is a very nice seating position. Awesome. Let's stop this thing because, yeah, okay, it's okay. Let's put the seat back in, just not in automatic mode, and turn everything off. Very nice. Also, you have this quick pop-up screen that you can just do some things with your car, and then you have your quick menus here. But also, very nice Easter egg. You can also swipe here and put the screen into the clear mode. So very great. Now, very important also, if you press this, check it out how much space that you have inside here. You can put your whole arm. It's really convenient. Underneath there, space, here space. I mean, man, these Germans are really getting great in building the electric cars, and especially this one. It looks great, it is fast enough, it has plenty of range. This one has a small battery. I'm 82% charged and still 446 kilometers to do. That is beautiful. That is just amazing. Man, what a machine. What a beautiful looking car from the inside. And a lot of space on the exterior. So Volkswagen, you guys are doing a very great job. Oh yeah, and also Harman and Kardon sound system. So sound in the car is very important. Last thing for me to say is thank you D2 Mobility Company Boortmeerbeek for letting me film again here this beautiful Volkswagen ID.7 with its special white steering wheel. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you. Peace.